Hey, if you're looking for a way to help someone you are working with be able to talk about some of the traumatic experiences, some of the hard times they've been through, and that person is struggling to verbalize things, have I got an interactive for you. Hi, I'm Jim Stillpepper with Envision Ed Plus, and in this episode, you're going to need some props that you may have already created in a previous episode where we use the exact same props for an on-ramp, but this time we're going to use them slightly different. If you have not seen that episode, no worries. I simply have gotten tongue depressors and I've typed on a piece of paper, cut it out, or you could actually write on this instead of using paper. My penmanship is not that good, so I've typed it out, wrapped paper around, and the words on each one has a word that simply says who, what, when, where, how, and why, kind of the reporter questions. And so when I know a person is struggling to be able to verbalize a difficult or traumatic experience that they have been through, I typically lay these out just like you see here. I've got them upside down. And I say to the person, want to have a discussion about some of those harder things you're having a hard time verbalizing? And these 6 things may help you. What I don't know, I tell them, is if we're going to end up using all these, or if some of them you'll look and see what they are and decide, no, I don't want to talk about that, and you'll lay it aside. Or maybe there's just going to be one of these that asks a question that allows you to begin to express the things you need to. And by the way, I hope I have given a good enough explanation, but I've also hope I've got them really curious about what is on the bottom of these props so that they're kind of leaning in to this conversation, even though they know they may talk about difficult things. And so I simply ask them to pick one. And as they pick one, they get a chance to either answer a question about, in this case, I picked the why. Why do you think that event happened? And if they pick the who, they might be able to talk about who was involved in their traumatic experience or experiences. I'm not looking to try to get to all 6. I don't want to exhaust them. I certainly don't want to overwhelm them. But I have found this to be so nice for clients, helping them to be able to verbalize, because number one, it kind of gives them something to focus on. I mean, because a lot of my folks don't even know where to start. And then number 2, the side benefit is when they're holding it in their hand and reading it, the focus is away from us just making direct eye contact, which can make them sometimes feel awkward. And instead, they can keep their focus right here if they want. This is a very practical, tangible way that may just create a lot of verbal interaction, helping the folks that you serve be able to express some of the deeper things that have happened to them. I hope this is helpful for you. And if you have been given a light, please rise and shine while there is still light. Thank you all very much.